What's happening, party people? Welcome to Throwback Thursday. In today's video, I actually had a guy bring me a car that I sold to him. I believe I replaced the engine in it and sold him the car. A couple years later, he came asking me to check it out. Thought something was wrong with the turbo or whatever. And when I went into the car to check a couple things, I noticed that it still had that original oil filter on there that I put on there a couple years ago. He had put about 25,000 miles on the car, running it low on oil on different occasions, and he wanted me to fix it. I was like, man, I'm not doing anything to this car. You hadn't even kept the oil changes up. 25,000 miles on the oil? Come on. So I sent him on his way, and then I got into a couple other things. So hope you all enjoyed today's videos. I am in Houston, tucked away with some not so bad weather. Even though it's supposed to rain today, it's at least almost warm enough to do some work. I got a couple of the guys' cars running. Had a bad fuel pump in one. Another one wouldn't crank. Finally got that cranking and running. And we're going to do some bits, salvage yard, run, and hopefully pick up a small trailer today that I could use probably to transport some engines and transmissions and stuff like that in the future. So be small enough to tuck away somewhere when I get to a city, not have a full-size trailer behind me and not overload my car. So that's what I'm up to. I appreciate you all watching. Have a great day. Sure, if you guys remember, V70 I saw not too long ago. This guy bought it. He hadn't done no servicing on it, and it's still running. He did put about 26,000 miles on it. I don't think the oil's ever been changed because it got the same oil filter on it it did when I replaced the engine. So, at any rate, I hooked up some of his PCV stuff correctly and checked his oil, make sure it was right, and sent him on his way. Well, look what the mailman brought me today. I put out a bolo for some of this material that the R's are made out of, the 95R interior trim pieces, and somebody had some of this material. So they sent it to me. I'm going to try to get my armrest redone, maybe my front driver's seat redone, a couple of steering wheels redone, and if I have enough material left, which I should, I'm going to try to get some of the owner's manuals made up. So if the lady that I'm working with can make some of those owner's manuals, maybe we'll be able to get some of those R-style owner's manuals in people's hands so that we can complete some restoration projects. I'm going to show you how to install this rear wing on a Volvo V70. This wing actually has the newer style brackets that came on, I believe, 98 and newer cars, and the older cars from 95 and up to 97 had a different mounting bracket. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to mount this on the vehicle. Let's get started. Now there's the rear wing on my 850R. It's a 95 model. It's actually a T5R. And this mounting bracket, the video linked below, it's actually got a two-piece bracket. This wing here came off of a V70. It was normal equipment on the R series, but a lot of people have found, purchased, and installed these on other wagons from 95 all the way back, or from 94 rather, all the way back to 2000, even if they're not ours. So this is the newer style bracket. It really only has two screws. This fits around the hinge area of the vehicle, and it is actually supposed to have that little pad there. Let me turn the light on so you can see that. So inside that bracket, there's a little pad there, as you can see, and that pad helps with the mounting. Also, you have mounting tape. This mounting tape needs to be replaced with some newer mounting tape. There's actually a mounting kit that Volvo used to sell. I'm not sure if they sell it anymore. And this part actually glues to the glass on the vehicle. Fortunate enough to have the wing with the brackets. First thing you want to do is remove the screws on both sides so that the wing and the bracket is separated. So these screws are T25. If you don't have them, check my other video and it'll give you the size for them. And there's the bracket there. I may have a CAD drawing made up of these brackets so that we can hopefully help people get some of these manufactured for those that need them. And then you will need to get some molding, double-sided molding tape, and possibly make your own adhesive thing here, because you may not be able to get those through Volvo any longer. Now, I believe, as well as this piece of rubber here, as you can see, is really loose and fell out of this one. There's supposed to be some rubber that lines the whole entire area of this bracket. So you may have to get you some Gorilla Tape or something and cut it to the shape that will fit where it needs to be. Now, with this rubber piece adhesed in there, use some kind of adhesive glue or something. You need to cup this hinge bracket around this hinge like so, because it's supposed to have the screws in the area there. Now this one is not pulled tight, and maybe it has something to do with that padding, but I'm led to believe that that is basically how that's supposed to be. Now I'm going to put the other side in place. Then I'm going to put the double-sided tape there that will stick to the glass. I'm going to put that wing in position and screw in those two screws, and that should be installed the way I need it to be. With this wing like this, you can actually get this first screw started in the top hole and then hook the wing over the bracket. So you have two holes there, and this hole is slotted. So you can start that top screw in and hook them together. Alright, with that bracket in place like that, I put that first screw in with finger, got it finger tight, and the other screw is slotted, and the wing is against the glass. So I'm going to hold this in place and tighten the first screw on both sides, and then I'm going to install the second screw after I get the adhesion glued to the glass on the wing. Okay, assuming that there's double-sided tape gluing it to the glass, I have the bracket screwed in and the pad is pulling it tight against the hinge. I have the two screws in there and on both sides, and this wing is officially installed. So there you have it. You have a wing installed. If you got any questions, go ahead and post them below. Really, really simple. There it is. A wing on the back of a V70. If you made it this far, I trust that you found some information that was either useful or entertaining, so go ahead and hit the like button. And if you would like notification of future videos that I post, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support. You can follow me on other social media apps by looking for @RobertDIY. Some form of that should bring up the other channels that I have on places like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and so forth. If for some reason you need some more personal help, go to my website at robertdiy.com and use the phone number that I have posted there to send me a text message, or you can email me. If you have questions or comments, please make a comment below. And if you'd like to make some kind of financial contribution to what I got going on here, go to my channel and hit the more link at the end of the introduction statement, and it'll show you different ways that you can support me financially. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.